Warm greetings to you, mathematicians. I think that this is SJM again presenting today on another different topic, but building up from where we left yesterday. So today we want to start on a new topic. I think you managed to follow the video on algebra that I posted on your YouTube channel. I think you managed to see that. So today we want to cover on what we call directed numbers, but we want to measure on algebra. So algebra, what we want to define algebra, what it is, and want to add and subtract algebra, then we multiply and divide algebra. Our key terms today, we are going to use the like terms, unlike terms, and what we are going to do. Those who are coming across my videos for the first time, I think this is my contact detail. You can contact me there and we can discuss. So today, what is algebra? Algebra usually it's a very simple situation where we use letters to represent quantities. Okay, we use letters to represent what? Quantities. We can have a situation whereby we have got 2 apples and 4 bananas. We can just write it as 2a plus 2b. But what you need to do now is when you are solving algebra, you need to group like terms. Okay, you group like terms, then you apply directed number rules, directed numbers rules, then you are good to go. So this is a typical example that we can use to demonstrate how we do it. So number one, we say you group like terms, like with like. Okay, for example, we have got 3a plus 6b minus 4a plus 8b minus 3a plus 10b. What you group, you start to do is you group all the terms in a. So we have got 3a, then minus 4a, you take the number with the sign. Then we get minus 30a, we take minus 30a. Then we are done with the a's. Then we start with the b's. The b's, we have got 6b, it's plus 6b, please. You take plus 6b. Then you find minus 8b, you take minus 8b. The number with the sign, minus 8b minus 10b. Okay, then you simplify. You do 2 by 2, what we do in algebra, 3a plus minus 4a, we get minus a, and then minus 30a. Then the first 2, what you get, plus 6b minus 8b, we get minus 2b minus 10b. We get it to bring down this one. Then what we get minus, this is 30, we get minus 30, minus 30. This is minus 31, okay? This becomes minus 31a. Then there we get minus 12b. We cannot simplify this, okay? We cannot simplify this. Why? Because these are unlike terms, okay? So that's what we do in algebra. We are using letters to represent quantities. We use letters to represent what? Quantities. That is that on algebra. So we need also to move also to another aspect where we are subtracting the directed, and the directed numbers rules are being used here. So we have a situation where we are given a situation like this one. We are using letters to represent quantities. That is maths. Okay, let me try to help you maybe understand this, and we try to assess this work for this student. Okay, we are given, let's say we are given the first one. They say, let me give you 2 more examples. 2x plus 5x plus 6x. What do? We apply the directed numbers rules. We say the first 2, we work the first 2, what do we get? 7x, then we bring down 6x, then we work the first 2. This is 13x. That's very as simple as that. Okay, when we are given, let's say you are given 3x plus 2b minus 3x. Okay, let's say what do you do on this one? You group like terms, 3x minus 3x plus 2b. What do you get here? You get a 0. This is 0x plus 2b, then just as good as writing 2b. That's how we do it. So you can actually see this is very simple. I've demonstrated how you are supposed to do algebra. So we are just building up on direct numbers. When the signs are the same, what do? You add the 2 numbers, maintain the sign. So let's try plus 2y plus 4y. What do you get? You get plus 6y. With the signs are the same, add the 2 numbers, then we proceed like that. Minus 2b minus 4b, the signs are the same. We add the two numbers, 2 plus 4b, we get 6b, we maintain this sign. So you can actually see this is very simple. But let me work this one for you. We said we group the like terms. So we are saying minus 2w there minus 2 again, 2w, we are taking this one. Then we say minus 10w there. This is, we group like terms. Then we are doing with the b. We start with this one is minus, remember it's minus 2b, minus 2b. Then look for the b's. We say plus 10b. We are taking the number with the sign. Then the b's, 10b, we are looking for the b's. There are no more b's. Then with the signs are the same, we add the two numbers, we get 4w, okay, minus 10w there. Then what do we get there? We get plus 8b. Then we get 6w there plus 8b. So you can actually see this is very simple. That's how we do it. We cannot simplify further from this one because we cannot solve unlike terms underline. Okay, let's try this one again for you. Minus 3a, we are looking for the a's. A's, we get minus 10a minus 10a. We are looking for the a's, we get plus 7a. We're looking for the a's, they're done. We go to the b's, not the b's. Yes, we have got the b's, minus 10, this the number and the sign, minus 10b. Okay, minus 10b. Then we look for the b's again, no more b's in this case. Then we move on to the x's. We've got minus 2x, then plus, okay, 10x. Okay, we simplify, signs are the same. We add the two numbers, we get 13a plus 7a. Then the b's is just 1b. Okay, we write minus 10b. Then that one we get plus 8 what? This plus 8x. Okay, then this one what we get? We get 20a minus 10b plus 8x. So you can actually see this is easy. That's what you are expected to do. Okay, I think you are following, and I hope this video is helpful to you. Let's move on to the next slide, where I want you also to learn how to add and subtract again. All right, if signs are different, what you do, you add the you subtract the two numbers and take the sign of a bigger number. You subtract and take the sign of a bigger number. Okay, I think this is very clear. Okay, let me give you a situation that we can, I think I've covered this one, but you know, repetition is the mother of learning. Repetition is the mother of learning. Let me do this one. You are given an algebra where we put letters representing quantities, minus 3a plus 10a. Okay, then we get minus 5, let's say a. The signs are different. What do you do? We subtract and take the sign of bigger number. 10 minus 3, we get 7a, but there is a plus because 10 is bigger. Then we say minus 5a. The signs are different again. What do you do? You subtract and take the sign of bigger number. 7 minus 5, we get 2a, then the sign of a bigger number. That's how we get the answer. So I will give you work at the end of this, and then you need to attempt that work and see, are you now familiar with this algebra, letters representing quantities? Okay, multiplication of algebra is still the same. The concept is still what? The same. The concept is still the same. Okay, let me just try to minus times minus, we get a plus. Minus times a minus, we get a what? A plus. Minus divided by minus, we get a plus. That's the concept that we learned in directed numbers. So let me just demonstrate a few things before you give you tasks. Okay, so we are saying, remember in multiplication, a times a, what do you get? We get a squared. What about a times a times a? We get a to the power 3. So a open bracket, a plus B, what do you do? A times A, you multiply the two. A times A, it's A times A plus then A times B. What do you get? A squared plus A squared plus A B. That's how you get this one. Okay. But let's say there's a minus 2 open bracket x minus b. What do? You multiply minus times plus, then you get minus 2x minus, and the minus you get the plus 2b. So I think that's another concept that you need to remember. A times b is equal to ab. A times 2 is equal to 2a. You need to remember that. Then let's say a squared times 2 is equal to 2a squared. I think those are results that you need to be very familiar with so that you can multiply properly. Okay. Then when they say 2 open brackets a plus b, a plus b, they are just saying 2 multiplied by a, then you say 2 again multiplied by b. So 2 open bracket a plus b is 2 multiplied by a, you will get 2a. 2 multiplied by b, we get 2b. What about if it was a minus? Okay, let me try to clear the screen so that you can actually follow properly. Okay, what about if there was a minus 2 open bracket, let's say a minus b? What do? We're saying a minus and a plus, there we get, there's a plus, we assume that there's a plus there, then we get a minus what? This is minus 2a, then minus and the minus we get plus, then 2 times b we get 2b. That's what you need to do, remember, on this one. Okay, so minus times a minus, what we get is equal to plus, then minus minus, okay, let's say minus 1 times minus 1, what do you get? You get plus, you get a plus what? Plus 1. So I think this is very simple. Let's now try these examples. This will give us minus a, okay, then minus 1 times that one will give us plus 2. I think this is very simple. Then we say this one is minus the minus 3 times a, we get minus 3 what? A, then minus and the minus we get plus, then 3 times 10 we get 30. Okay, I think you can see that this will be giving us correct answers. Let's try this one. It's minus the minus and the plus. We assume that there is a plus there. If minus and the minus, what do you minus and the plus, we get our answer. In this case, it will be minus 6x. Then minus and the minus, we get plus 2 times 2. Then this is 4, but these x's are 2, right? Then you get 4x squared. This one is very simple. Again, we get minus 12, then plus 18x. So you can actually see it's very simple to solve these problems. Okay, let me also demonstrate on how we divide these ones. Okay, let's say we have a division. We're saying minus 3 open bracket. Let's say we have got 4x plus 5. Okay, they are saying divide this one by minus 4. Let's say this is minus 4, then this is 3 minus 5x. Okay, what you do, division is very simple. You work what is on the top first, you simplify what is on the top first, then we say minus 12x okay, minus 12x plus minus again 15 over minus this is minus what? Minus 12 minus 12, then minus the minus, we get a plus, then we get 20. Okay, so what you need to do is I think you will cover this concept later on, but what you need to do is when you divide minus 1 over minus 1, what you get plus 1. Okay, when you divide minus 10 over minus 10, the answer is plus 1. Are you getting that? So a minus divided by minus, the answer is plus. Okay, so we'll cover that one. I don't want to confuse you with a lot of concepts, so let me end on this slide and move on to another concept that is very critical for you to master this. Okay, Multiplication and division, I think I've covered this one again. This is not a big issue in this case. We've covered this. I want you to attempt these ones and I give you homework to do. Okay, let me try to give you homework before I end. But remember to subscribe to our channel as we move on to another concept that is very critical. Let me give you homework. Okay, let me give you homework for you to do. You submit later on. So we want to cover algebra, addition and subtraction. Then we go to multiplication and division. Okay, so this is your homework. Let me give you the questions. Question 1. Okay, question 1. 2x minus 5x plus 2x minus 4y plus 2y. Okay, that's 1. Number 2, 3x minus 5x plus 10y minus 5x minus 6y. Okay, number 3, 4x minus 4x minus 4x minus 9x minus 6y minus 2x minus let me say 10y. Okay, I'm going to give you number 4, minus 4 open bracket 2x minus 3, then minus 2 open bracket 2x minus 4. Okay, number 5, I want to give you this one is multiplication, minus 4 open bracket 2 minus 4x. Okay, then number 6, I want to give you minus 2 open bracket 2x minus 10y. Okay, all right, I want to give you other questions on this one. Number 7, let me give you number 7. I want to make them 15. Okay, minus 4 over minus 1. Then number 8, I want you to cover this one, minus 10y over minus 2y. Okay, then number 9, I want to give you minus 10x over minus 1 over 2. Okay, number 11, I want to give you this one. They say y squared divided by y. It's y there. Number 12, 3y, 3 minus y. Okay. All right. I think I can end here. I want you to try this homework and see how far you can do on this one. So algebra, what you need to do, you group your like terms. After grouping the like terms, what do? You are supposed to apply the directed numbers. Then after applying the rules on directed numbers, you simplify. And remember, we solve like with like. This is the presentation that I wanted to give today. You can subscribe to this channel for latest video, please. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for our latest videos. This is SJM presenting on algebra. Then we move on to another topic where we are handling fractions. So equations on fractions, and we want you to understand how to handle fractions